My name is Maxwell Robb, and I'm a professor of chemistry in the Division of Chemistry and Chemical Engineering at the California Institute of Technology. I received the Beckman Young Investigator Award in 2020 from the Arnold and Mabel Beckman Foundation to study polymers capable of mechanically triggered molecular release. Recognition with the BYI Award is particularly meaningful considering the profound impact that Dr. Beckman has had on science, as well as his influential philosophies on success. The impact of Dr. Beckman's innovation is felt throughout the scientific community, and especially here at Caltech. Dr. Beckman earned his PhD and began his independent career as a professor at Caltech. It was here that Dr. Beckman invented the pH meter and ultimately founded his company Beckman Instruments. Dr. Beckman later invented the DU spectrophotometer, which is regarded as one of the most important scientific instruments ever developed. In fact, that technology is critical to much of the research in my own laboratory. Dr. Beckman's innovations revolutionized the chemical sciences and serve as a cornerstone of modern scientific discovery. I became most familiar with Dr. Beckman's legacy while I was a Beckman Institute postdoctoral fellow at the University of Illinois prior to starting my independent career at Caltech. It was there that I learned about Dr. Beckman's rules for success, which resonated with me on a deep level and have inspired many of the ways in which I approach my scientific career as both a researcher and a mentor. There are 3 rules in particular. First, there is no satisfactory substitute for excellence. Second, hire the best people, then get out of their way. And finally, don't be afraid of making mistakes. If you're not making mistakes, you're probably not doing very much. I'm incredibly grateful to the Arnold and Mabel Beckman Foundation for the Beckman Young Investigator Award that has provided my group with unparalleled resources and the freedom to pursue fundamental research in polymer mechanochemistry. Working with talented students and postdocs, we've developed new chemistry that enables the controlled release of small molecules from polymers with applications in drug delivery, sensing, catalysis, and many other areas. Most chemical reactions require energy, and typically that energy is supplied in the form of heat or light. In polymer mechanochemistry, mechanical force is used to induce chemical reactions that bring about a desired functional response in special stress-sensitive molecules called mechanophores. That response may be a change in color, which serves as an early warning of material failure, or in the project supported by the BYI Award, we use force to trigger the release of specific small molecules. These molecules can be anything from catalysts to fluorescent probes to pharmaceutical drugs. We use polymers, or long macromolecules, that comprise conventional plastics to harness mechanical force and convert it into a useful chemical stimulus. Our research has focused on furan-maleiamine mechanophores that my group has designed for molecular release. Upon mechanical activation, the mechanophore reacts to generate an unstable furan derivative. This compound then further fragments to ultimately release its molecular cargo. With support from the Arnold and Mabel Beckman Foundation, we've investigated the chemical features that affect and control the molecular release behavior. With this knowledge, my group has developed a suite of mechanophores and polymers that allows for the mechanically triggered release of a wide range of functional small molecules. Working with colleagues in engineering, we demonstrated that this chemistry is an enabling science for drug delivery applications, in which ultrasound can be used to trigger mechanochemical reactions remotely and release a chemotherapeutic payload with both spatial and temporal precision. We've also designed systems in which a single polymer chain can release multiple distinct cargo molecules, or even hundreds of small molecule payloads under force. This discovery is particularly important for overcoming limitations in deliverable payload capacity, opening the door to applications that require much higher concentrations of delivered small molecule cargo. We're so grateful to the Arnold and Mabel Beckman Foundation for supporting our research. The BYI Award has allowed us to pursue cutting-edge, fundamental research that advances our understanding of polymer mechanochemistry for molecular release and establishes a foundation for future technologies. The BYI Award has also served to support the training and advance the careers of students and postdocs who have worked on this project and represent the next generation of scientific innovation.